Reddit, everyone's favorite social network on the intertubes for discussing things with your niche community, is suing Anthropic. I know this is kind of like the Anthropic show. Sorry about that. Not intentional. There's just a lot going on. But Lon, as you recall, Reddit has a deal with both Google and OpenAI to share its data for their use. And Anthropic did not sign such a deal. And after they had been told to stop, according to a suit from Reddit that I have not read in its entirety yet, so don't yell at me, essentially Anthropic kept scraping Reddit, and now they're taking them to court. This is, to me, a pretty big deal because it's going to help, I think, underscore the tensions between content owners and AI model companies. And I don't think we've figured out those economics yet. One last point before I let you talk is that there's a couple companies, Tollbit, Human Native, and Created by Humans, I think on the Twist 500, all startups that are trying to bridge the gap between IP and AI. And we'll see who wins there, but it's a space that I care a lot about.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're so many of these stories keep coming up, and we're all just waiting. Like the courts are clearly going to have to, on some level, decide this. Like we're hearing the AI industry is like, look, we have to beat China. We have to win at all costs. That means we get to take everybody's IP. They're very clear on their point. Publishers and sites like Reddit and all that are very clear on like, we don't want to give you our stuff for free. You can license it from us for money, or you can F off. Those are the two options. And I just feel like we keep coming back to it. Everybody has their own opinion, but none of our opinions matter. It's whatever U.S. District Court judge ends up holding the gavel on this one is going to decide. And we keep going over it. We keep having this fight. Everybody has their own take. And it's just like, can we just get the judge today? Like, do we have to wait years and years for one of these cases to finally make it to SCOTUS or wherever? Like, I just want to hear, like, what does John Roberts think, like, this afternoon? Like, somebody just call him and let's get an answer on this, because so many of these companies and these suits and everything is like grinding to a halt because we can't decide if AI should just be allowed to steal everybody's everything or not.
How come Trump can get to the Supreme Court in like 23 minutes, but it takes the rest of the world 23 years?
Yeah, the lawyers they're almost done deciding, like, was 60 Minutes unfair to Kamala Harris or not already? And it's like this is much more important. This is much more important than 60 Minutes and Kamala Harris. That election already happened. Like, let's please decide if Anthropic is allowed to steal Reddit content or not. Because, like, it's crazy that we still don't know. It's such an important decision.
I want to make a couple additional points here, because Lon, I appreciate your fire. I love it. But this is even funnier than you could imagine. In the suit, which I have pulled up here, actually, you know what? I'll just show everyone what I'm looking at here, because why not share the love?
Please.
This is a copy of the Reddit Anthropic lawsuit, and pretty much on like page 2, when it's setting the facts of the case, Reddit writes, Anthropic is a late-blooming artificial intelligence company that bills itself as the white knight of the industry. It is anything but. Anthropic says often and loudly that it prioritizes honesty and is guided by unusually high trust. These claims are empty marketing gimmicks.
Wow.
It is the most like heady and nasty opening to a lawsuit that I can recall. But Reddit claims, and I'm going to quote directly from Reddit here, despite repeated requests to stop, Anthropic has accessed or attempted to access Reddit content more than 100,000 times.
Wow.
Months after saying publicly they wouldn't. And yeah, you know, if you're going to stand up and say, everybody, we are the people who have our morals in a row, our ducks are crossed and our I's are dotted, then you kind of got to live up to it. I'm kind of curious if there's a technical answer to this, like Anthropic may have like not turned off the right service or whatever. But no matter what, if it's getting to the point of a public suit, something broke in their conversations, and it does not make Anthropic look good.
Or they just have this attitude that so many in the AI industry seem to have, which is just like, this is our natural right. We're not stealing from you because we're just using it to train. Like the thing you hear so much is, well, what's different than if you were just a person who read something in a book that you don't owe copyright, infringement to that author? And, I think if that's how Anthropic and Anthropic's executives really feel, then yeah, they're just treating Reddit with cavalier disregard for their IP. Like the Jack Dorsey tweet, like, these laws just shouldn't even exist anymore.
Delete all IP law.
Get rid of it, And it's like, I feel like that is the attitude of a lot of people in the AI industry and maybe including Anthropic. And I get why Reddit would feel a little salty and like might bake that into their legal argument a little bit.
Yes. No, I think Reddit's probably in the right here. Can
Well,
I read just
it's like what we were saying about Anthropic earlier, which is like, if you are billing yourselves and so much of your branding is we're the good guys, like we're the heroic AI company, then yeah,
Yeah.
you've got to actually practice what you preach. Anytime you get caught doing something underhanded, it's going to be worse because you were
Yes.
virtue signaling so hard the other way.
Yes, it's like when a religious leader is commits infidelity. You're like, well,
Exactly.
you were supposed to be the one who got it right.
Right. You're the one who
Um,
made such a big thing out of it.